Hello, Assalamu alaikum, all viewers and dear students and ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Maqbool Islam is in front of you. In the previous video, we have discussed sampling and its types. Some types has been remaining. So now we are discuss the remaining types of sampling. So stratified sampling. What is stratified sampling? It is the type of probability sampling and which it is also a random sampling technique is called stratified sampling. We write the definition of stratified sampling. Another random sampling is called stratified sampling, in which we divide the population into different groups and then we take a selected sample size sample size is selected from each group then there are two reasons we are selected stratified sampling. Two reasons. The first one is reducing sampling error. What is the reducing sampling error? It can lead to the reduced sampling error. And the second one is large amount of sample. Large or enough sample, we can say that enough samples is required. So it means that it ensures that a large enough sample from each stratum means class for the study of particular characteristics. So stratified random sampling, It is the another random sampling is called stratified sampling, in which we divide population into different groups, and then we take selected sample size. Selected sample size means here small n from each group. So then we are selected stratified sampling. The first one is reducing sampling error. This method we can lead us to reduce sampling error. And the second one is large amount of samples. It ensures us that a large enough sample from each datum or class for the study of the particular characteristic is required. We use stratified sampling. If further explanations, if we divide the groups on the basis of different characteristics, different characteristics, and then from each group some sample is selected is called. Another type of sampling, probability sampling, is cluster sampling. What is cluster sampling? Cluster sampling means a group of elements. A group of elements from a universe that can be treated as a single sampling unit. Single sample unit for the purpose of sampling. Cluster sampling means that a group of elements that can be selected from a universe, which can be used as a single sample unit, is called cluster sampling. Cluster sampling is another type of probability samplings that each groups or clusters are used as a sampling method is called cluster sampling. Thank you very much for once again. Sampling we have discussed already two types. The first one is probability sampling and the second one is non-probability sampling. In the previous video we have already discussed probability sampling and its types. The first one is simple random sampling, systematic sampling, stratified random sampling and cluster sampling discussed. And now we are further non-probability sampling. non-probability sampling. In this type of sampling, the population units are selected by personal judgment. It means that the interviewer or surveyor has own task, so they will be used his own idea and own concept is called non-probability sampling. Now we write the definition of non-probability sampling. In this type of sampling, the population units are selected by the personal judgment. Judgment is called non-probability sampling. Non-probability sampling is further divided into four branches. The first one is quota sampling, quota sampling, convenience sampling, third one is judgment sampling,